Hello and welcome to CMCTV Talent. I am Bosco da Costa. Today's singer blends modern country with the southern rock flair. Stay tuned for more. Recorded live in Brampton, Ontario. This is CMCTV Talent. He is a country troubadour whose music hits straight to the soul. Hailing from Peterborough, Ontario, just northeast of Toronto, he brings his own unique sound he calls Red Dirt North. A powerful blend of modern country and southern rock. Get ready for a performance that's as authentic as it is unforgettable. He is Ty Wilson.
Still got you on my mind with the sting of your goodbye. This town feels empty, it's true. Parked for the last time, awaiting that sunrise. Everything might get me to you. Tangled up in woods, been missing my tires, keep spinning, gonna close the distance. The miles get me closer to your head on my shoulder, kicking dust on a two-lane road, staring at your picture. I can hear you whisper, let the wind tell me where to go. It is running, I'm driven to one on red lights. I'm just chasing headlights. Legs in the skyline, dirt road behind. Can't wait to get back to early morning. Your keys black, I've been slow trip on our own streets now. Get to you someday. The miles get me closer, your head on my shoulder, digging dust on a two-lane road, staring at your picture. I can hear you whisper, let the wind tell me where to go. It's just running, I'm driven to an only red line. I'm just chasing headlights. Every curve, every bend is still stuck in my head. Twisted up in this bed, never want this to end. The miles get me closer, your head on my shoulder, hanging dust on a two-lane road, staring at your picture. I can hear you whisper, let the wind tell me where to go. This is running, I'm driven to one on it. Red line, I'm just chasing headlines.
Ty Wilson, thank you so much for coming to CMCTV Talent. Oh my gosh, that was amazing, incredible. I loved it so much. And the song you just performed, you wrote it for your wife.
Yeah, my fiance. Yeah. So it was just one of those ones that kind of came along in the writing room. We wanted to write, kind of a song about longing and love. And as a musician, we're on the road a lot, and one of the things that helps me, get through a road trip is knowing I'm gonna go home and see my fiance. So Chasing Headlights kind of came out of that, and that's what it's about.
And her name is Katie, right?
Yes, that's
So
correct.
Katie is watching. Would you like to send a message to Katie?
I mean, I love you, babe. I'll see you when I get home.
Amazing. And Ty, would you like to introduce your band?
Yeah. So we got Nick Gilroy back there on the drums, Hayden Kelso over here, the tall guy on the guitar, Sam Quinn on bass, Josh Pichet over here on the other guitar.
Thank you so much. And I feel like a little child
Yeah,
close to Hayden.
He's a
How
big
are you
boy.
doing, my friend? Come over here. Come over here. Let's see. How tall are you, buddy?
6'10".
Wow. Wow.
He doubles as our bouncer.
That's incredible. Incredible. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you. Put your hands together for Hayden. You have a very, very interesting term to define your music, which is Red Dirt North.
Yeah.
Could you explain what that means?
Yeah, for sure. So I'm a big fan of Southern rock and Texas country, and it's kind of it's a bit of a subgenre of country music. And so Red Dirt is what they coined that, whereas I am also influenced by a lot of Canadian, Americana and stuff like that, or Canadiana. So Red Dirt North, I feel like, is kind of that encompassing sound of country and a little bit of rock and roll and Southern influence in there.
And since you're talking about Canada, you grew up here in Canada.
Yep.
In a blue-collar family.
Yeah.
How did your upbringing influence your music?
Yeah, I mean, it was a massive influence on my music. My dad was a big rock guy, and then my mom's side of the family was all country. My grandmother was a country singer, had her own TV show, opened for Johnny Cash back in the day, and so I come by it honestly. She put a guitar in my hands when I was 10 years old, and told me that it was going to save my life one day, and it did. So it's it's been a massive influence there.
How so?
I mean, one of the things she used to say was, if you play an instrument, you'll always have friends. You'll always meet people that also play, and you'll always have somewhere to go. So I've moved to a lot of different cities and been to a lot of different places, and one constant was being able to show up at an open mic or something like that and meet people and meet other musicians and have friends. So yeah.
And you grew up in a trailer park.
Yes. Yeah,
How was that
that's correct.
experience?
I mean, it was great. In a lot of ways, you had a really large family. I like to say that I had like 100 sets of grandparents, because when you grow up there, everybody's kind of looking after you, or you can't get away with much because somebody knows you, or somebody knows your parents, or whoever's around. So it was fun.
And you mentioned the first time you had a guitar in your hand. So do you remember how you felt when you had that guitar for the first time?
I mean, I was horrible at it. So no, I felt great. I remember running into the bathroom, and I had just figured out that I could slide my hand on one string and strum, and it would make different sounds. So being excited about that and learning was that was a big deal. It's ingrained in my brain, that moment. So.
And was it your grandmother who was a fiddler?
That was my great grandmother.
Oh, your great grandmother.
So her mom.
So
yeah.
talent runs in the family.
Yeah. And she's got a star on the Peterborough Walk of Fame back
She has
home.
a star on the Peterborough Walk of Fame.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, she fiddled up until her 90s. Yeah.
And are you a fiddler too, or not?
No, I'm not good enough for that. We do have a fiddle player, Irish Millie. I'll give her a shout out. That does that way better than any of us could. So yeah.
All right, Ty. So please don't go anywhere, because right after the break we have more music for you. And welcome back to CMCTV Talent. We have Katie's boyfriend today with us, also known as Ty Wilson. And the next song you're performing is very personal to you.
Yeah.
And you're very open about talking about your issues with alcoholism. Could you talk a little bit about The Last Sip?
Yeah, so The Last Sip is a song that's basically about the last night I drank alcohol. April 16th, I'll be 2 years alcohol-free.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, and so it's nice to be able to get a piece of art that that means a lot to me out of something, so terrible. But it was just something that was affecting my life. I had to make a decision, and I mean, the last sip was a great, a great piece of writing that I got to share to the world. And Andrew Parton and Matt Teed were my co-writers on that, and Andrew, who's also sober, kind of started that idea, and I was lucky enough that when he brought it to me, it made sense, and we could make it my own, and it still is a song that means a lot.
And what was the wake-up call for you?
I mean, it was kind of, it got to a point where it was going to be my career or my drinking or my relationship or my drinking. It was...
you chose music.
I chose music, yeah. I chose music, and I chose a better life, and that was it.
So maybe music saved you.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, yeah.
Okay, thank you, Ty. And this is The Last Sip.
Been on the rocks for a while now. There's no one to shine me straight. Didn't know how to dial down, and I didn't want to change. So I took a look at that dive bomb mirror. All I saw were the tired eyes of a stranger. And this'll be the last time I sit here on this stool. For the first time I can see all of the proof. I became everything that I ain't, just to numb the pain. Drowning in this bottle's gonna be the last time I quit. So I'm gonna drink it down to the last sip. This'll be the last time. Got a lot of singing that I don't remember. The scars on my knuckles surface, a constant reminder. The whiskey can wipe my memory clean. It brings out the animal in me. This'll be the last time I sit here on this stool. For the first time I can see all of the proof. I became everything that I ain't, just to numb the pain. Drowning in this bottle's gonna be the last time I quit. So I'm gonna drink it down to the last sip. To the last sip. I'm gonna say goodbye to the side of me I never wanna see again. And this'll be the last time. It has to be the last time. And this'll be the last time I sit here on this stool. For the first time I can see all of the proof. I became everything that I ain't, just to numb the pain. Drowning in this bottle's gonna be the last time I quit. So I'm gonna drink it down to the last sip. The last sip. This'll be the last time.
Ty Wilson on CMCTV Talent. We need to go for another break, but we will be right back with Katie's boyfriend, also known as Ty Wilson. And welcome back to CMCTV Talent. Ty Wilson today with us. And Ty, your next song is about your childhood.
I mean, it's not necessarily about my childhood. It does have, I mean, it's a story song. And so I took influence from Steve Earle, guys like that, and kind of wove a story around growing up in a place where no matter what you do, you're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't, trying to bust out of it or get away from your roots. And so Born to Lose is just about kind of growing up poor and having to find ways to survive and try and better your life.
Amazing. And why is it important for you to write about that, to write about the struggles of Canadians like you?
Well, I mean, in the current climate, not to get political or anything like that, but it's I think a lot of us are feeling money troubles, inflation, and especially rural areas. And so it's just a song that kind of flowed out of me, and I think people can relate to those issues right now.
Okie dokie. So this is Born to Lose by Ty Wilson.
Daddy didn't bed down in Tennessee. Got caught 3 kilos in the bag back in 1993. Not much for honest work in the hollers back home. You learn to bend the law from the day that you're born. The state line, Grandpa ran the steel of the mountain, cooking up moonshine. Daddy grew up sweat, you wouldn't end up like him. But when this is where you're born, you can turn out like a kid. Out here, yeah, out here, yeah. First born in my family with a college degree. Wall Street looks different now, but it's just like Tennessee. Everybody's got a gain and to try and do it. Doesn't matter what kind of you wear, sin is a sin. Out here, yeah, out here, out here. Doesn't matter what you want, the world won't let you choose. Out here I was born to lose. From Palm Beach headlines to yesterday.
Ty Wilson on CMCTV Talent. And Ty, our show is almost over. But before you play your very last song, would you like to share your social media? How do people get in touch with you?
Yeah, so all my social media is at Ty Wilson Music. You can also check out my website, www.tywilsonmusic.com.
And the last song you're performing is Another Day, Another Pour, which is also about your journey towards sobriety.
For sure, yeah. Yeah, it's a song that, and it was actually one of the first songs that I released a few years back, coming out of semi-retirement from a previous musical career. But I was 4 months sober into writing that one with my producer at the time, Sean Moore. And it was another one that just kind of flowed out and really is about the person I thought I was becoming and the issues that I was kind of facing while I was drinking. So it's obviously embellished like any good story is, but I kind of still means a lot to me and was a way to get back to the right direction.
And thank you so much for sharing those stories, because I think it could be a source of inspiration for people who are going through a similar problem.
Yeah, for sure.
So thank you so much. So this is Ty Wilson, and I'll see you next week.
These fingers are worn down to the bone. My back aches when I get home. And sunburned dollars try to get back. It ain't much, but it's my life. I carry my lunch in a paper bag. Little 90 proof to get me through the day. Wounds are right down to the floor. Another day, another pour. Drink my whiskey straight and neat. My collar's blue, my neck is beat. The label is all I can afford. Another day, another pour. I know time's not on my side. 20 years of overtime. There's nothing a working man loves more. Another day, another pour. I know I'm misunderstood, but the battle always does me good. I know what that overtime is for. Another day, another pour. I drink my whiskey straight and neat. My collar's blue, my neck is beat. The label is all I can afford. Another day, another pour. I know time's not on my side. 20 years of overtime. There's nothing a working man loves more. Another day, another pour. Another day, another pour. Dressed in black till closing time. All my heroes drank them dry. At sunrise they'll kick me out the door. To another day, another pour. I drink my whiskey straight and neat. My collar's blue, my neck is beat. The label is on.